Today, I wanted to find out more about how we're increasingly using technology to manage inventory in restaurants all over the world. For example, SimpleOrder by Upserve is a back-of-house platform that streamlines purchasing, inventory tracking, and the menu costing process in a restaurant and food preparation kitchens. But once again, this is something that you never think about when you walk into a restaurant. You're not thinking about the software and the back end of that software that essentially makes that meal that you're about to eat possible. Nobody ever thinks about that unsexy stuff that goes on. So Judith Goldstein is armed with an intuitive understanding about what the market needs and also has a strong ability to connect with people. She has a fantastic educational background in food science and also specialises in food technology. So today I want to explore how SaaS-based technology is actually revolutionising the restaurant industry. So buckle up and hold on tight as I beam your ears all the way to LA so we can speak with Judith Goldstein from SimpleOrder. So a massive warm welcome to the show. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Sure. My name is Judith Goldstein. I work for SimpleOrder by Upserve. The company recently got acquired by Upserve, so now we're one big family. And SimpleOrder is a back-of-house management tool, and it's basically designed to help restaurants completely run their back-of-house. So that's ordering from suppliers, costing their menu, and tracking their inventory. So the system, the platform, has everything set up in order to do that whole process easily. So it's basically a 360 degrees. So you order the ingredients from the suppliers and everything you order goes into the system. You order through the platform. So everything you order goes through into the system. Every delivery that you accept goes into your inventory. And then when you write your recipes, it takes the portion of everything you use and the price, which is basically in the system because you've ordered it from the supplier, and it portions it out to tell you how much it costs you to make a dish. And as you use the platform and as you update your inventory and you continuously use the platform, what happens is that, you receive reports. So you receive reports that tell you what you're purchasing versus what you're selling, what your food costs report is. It tells you any kind of discrepancies you have between your actual inventory count and your theoretical count. So it helps restaurateurs really track their whole back of the house process and also connect it to your sales. It helps them track everything that's happening in their restaurant, and it really keeps them on top of what's going on. So if there is waste, a lot of waste, and the restaurateur isn't catching that, the system will catch something like that for you right away. Or if you are costing your menu incorrectly. So a lot of our users, one of the things that they say is first month, the system paid for itself for a year because what they realized is they were costing a few of their items incorrectly, and that was costing them thousands of dollars a year.
Now, I must admit, having listened to you talk about this system here, I'm starting to get flashbacks from my previous IT life because I have supported a lot of stock management systems for companies. And what I found back then, this was a good few years ago, but traditionally, this kind of software is very clunky. And if it doesn't add up right, it can cause even more problems. So I'm curious, the customers that you serve, have they encountered similar situations and similar problems with other software solutions? And what kind of problems do you solve for them as a result of that?
I think that something that's dramatically changed the entire tech world is the cloud-based system. Yeah. And yes, the technology, in theory, it was the founders of the company were in the restaurant industry. So in theory, when they thought about the idea, they're like, okay, we're just going to, do this and this and this, and it's going to come together. But the technology of it is more complicated than you anticipate. So what they did is that they've rolled out every feature slowly. Because it's really important for us to get everything right. But because data is now stored on the cloud and you're able to access data and you can adjust data, it's a lot easier to mitigate mistakes.